sides. These coaches also know how to put that to use. So perimeter defenders are on notice tonight. Get ready.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. There's the pass to Washington. Misses the three. Celtics on offense. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
All free throws good from Doncic. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Irving finds Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Shoots off the step back, and the jumper falls for him.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Holiday against Doncic. Pass to Tatum. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And Boston has possession. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now here's Tatum. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
White, good.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Washington with a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Doncic. Off target with the jump hook. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead.
2 minutes.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Fires for 3. No good that time.
I think he's got to set him down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Holiday against Irving. Celtics passing it around. Brown with a screen on Washington. A nice shot by Tatum.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Mavericks trail by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Washington with it. Still scoreless. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot
first timeout called here for Boston.
Boston timeout call. The loud section gets a t-shirt. Let him hear you.
Both teams changing it up here. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Celtics second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here's Brown. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
Now, Green, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Cleveland kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Lively. It's Hardaway. Another three for Counts.
There has to be a certain amount of focus if you're going to be a great scorer. And Hardaway Jr. showing right there, he's locked in.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead. Finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Maxi Kleber. Kyrie Irving is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Green, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
A steal. And here we go. Kicks to Tatum. The three. There's Tatum's range on display.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Irving looking over the floor. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Irving. Pritchard passes to Tatum. From about 16, no good that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The shot's good from Irving.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison, doesn't matter.
Pritchard passes to Tatum over Green. Tatum with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Tatum, 11 points in the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that time, also a missed shot. Mavericks leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my side there.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much.
First team foul.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
The first one falls. Morris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Jones against Brown. Gafford, high post. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Here's Doncic. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And it's White missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Jones against Brown. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Horford. He gets the West. The Celtics working the ball around now. The pass to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hardaway against White. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Jones against Brown. Picked by Horford. Pulls it up. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, BJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And guys, I was just thinking, as I often do, in your travels around the league, the only team you both played for, and moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Their effort on the glass is keeping them competitive.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
close of the game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for Boston. The wing pairing, it's white and brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
A terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Irving finds Washington. Doncic looking it over. And the basket by Jones.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Outside, White. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Here's Doncic. And Luka wanting it more.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body and angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. There's Brown with the 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
On the left block, misses off the left iron. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Jones. And he knocks down the jumper. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Tatum. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Holiday dishes to White. Releases from the wing and drills it. 50 seconds left in the third. Doncic against Holiday. Outside Irving. From deep. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
There's Tatum. And the rejection by Gafford.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. For this screen on White. And they double up Doncic. Jones, no one around him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas as they end the third quarter in a 14-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Washington out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Irving. Here's Washington. In Washington with the dunk.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is half 5 overall.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Mavericks lead by 6. Hardaway against Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
The 11-footer. No good from Irving. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Passes to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Dallas calls timeout. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now the pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. For the screen on Howard. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Pass to White. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum, a 3 of his own.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Irving against White. For the screen on White. Irving from long range. And Gafford throws it down.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Holiday against Doncic. Down kicks to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Up top, Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the wing, Irving. Doncic passes to Gafford. From past the arc. Kleba, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Kleba against White. Outside Holiday. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
Tatum looking around. Outside White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Doncic against Porzingis. He's feeling it. And it's Doncic missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Tatum. Austin again missing. Takes the 3. Here's Gafford. Money!
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Six seconds left here in the 4th quarter. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th. When they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Kyrie Irving's history suggests he has ice in his veins. Another opportunity here at the foul line to show how clutch he is.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game there.
Tatum against Kleba. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jason Tatum. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And here's Holiday. There's the 3. Nails the tray.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
So it's an 0 victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.